many of you have ever seen the show Shark Tank? Don't be shy, it's okay. It's a great show. All right, so welcome to the Fish Tank. You all are the studio audience. You are about to hear 4 different pitches from 4 different groups who will be trying to convince us judges, not sharks or fish, or us fish, I guess you could call us, on whether we should buy that story for Godly Play. So Godly Play is our children's Sunday school class, so the youth are going to try to convince us judges whether we are to purchase this biblical story to share with the next generation. And so, welcome to the Fish Tank.
Welcome to the Fish Tank. Here, our highly talented judges use their keen skills and massive amounts of talent to determine what stories the Godly Play class should purchase for the coming year. Each week, presenters pitch their favorite Bible stories in hopes the judges will pick their story and it will be taught to the next generation of the Milford Hills congregation. Now, let's meet our judges. First, we have Preacher Jim. He is the CEO of CEO Worship, or the Chief Executive Officer of Christmas and Easter-only worship. Using his acute and natural worship skills, he noticed that the most heavily attended worship services and largest offerings usually come on the big holidays, Christmas and Easter. He designed a new Christian worship phenomenon that is only Christmas and Easter. These are the holidays everyone wants to celebrate, so why do it only once a year? Each week, it's either Christmas or Easter, and the people love it. Let's welcome Preacher Jim. Next, we welcome Dr. Liz. She is a universally renowned researcher and writer. There isn't a book club in America who hasn't read one of her bestsellers. She's the author of the blockbuster tell-all biography, Will Success Spoil Itty Bitty Kitty Witty? And the phenomenal new self-help book and one of Oprah's book club favorites, Child of God or Spawn of Satan? Learn to love your family. Her excellence doesn't stop at the end of the chapter. She's also been nominated for a Nobel Prize in genetics for her groundbreaking research into how humans are descended from cats. Let's welcome Dr. Liz. Last, but definitely not least, we welcome the judge who is worth more than the other two combined. His talent is known all around the globe. He's an internationally renowned recording artist and songwriter with hits like Mama Maria, Here I Pray Again, and These Boots Are Made for Walking to Emmaus, plus many more. His most recent album has achieved an unobtainium rating and includes his newest worldwide hit and what some are already calling the song of the summer, Jesus, You're So Cool.
Jesus, you're so cool. At the end of time, you're gonna rule. Jesus, we understand. You stand at the Father's right hand. Jesus, 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 we love you. Oh, Jesus, 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 we love you.
Welcome to the Fish Tank, the one and only Dusty Trills. Our first group into the tank is a dynamic duo who love everything that has to do with twos. They are bringing their energy, their passion, and their umbrellas to their presentation. Meredith and Savannah come to the fish tank with their bags packed, and they are ready to go on the cruise.
So we did promises and forgiveness. Noah's Ark is telling how God flooded the earth and God killed everything except for Noah's family and the livestock that Noah brought with him. Because God told Noah to build a boat and told him that to get 2 of every animal. This is in Genesis 7 through 10. After the flood, he promised to never flood the world again like he did. To show his covenant, he sends a rainbow after every storm. It tells children that you should forgive people and to keep your promises. Let's go on a cruise and have some fun. Please buy the story, The Cruise.
I enjoy the cruise. I like the idea. So it all involves a bunch of animals, which I think the kids will love. So I definitely like this story.
Yes, I definitely like this story too, and I hope that the cats have a high up place so other critters can't get them. They're good and safe. Okay, I'll buy this story.
Yeah, so this reminds me of this one time when I was on a party cruise, and I was debuting, my new album, Jesus, You're So Cool, and yeah, there was a really dope time, so I'm totally in.
Thank you.
The Penn and Teller of the youth group, Emily and Icy, are inseparable. You can hardly imagine them without each other. It's just like the story they are pitching and its importance to the Christian faith. It's something we all love and that special time of year. They come to the fish tank all wrapped up in their presentation, Happy, Happy, Joy, Joy.
In this Bible story, Jesus is born. Jesus is not like any other baby because he was a gift to the world. This story is especially interesting to kids because Jesus was born in a barn, then placed in an animal's feeding tray, or a trough. So basically, after birth, he was placed in a cow's dinner plate. Here are some gifts for you.
Oh, yes. I got a kayak.
I got flowers and a kitty.
I have a nice hand-drawn piano. Wow.
Wow.
Ooh.
Something even cooler about this story is that even has a tradition that you get to give and gives gifts on Jesus' birthday or Christmas. This story shows us how God had to lose his only son for all of us.
I love this story. As the CEO of CEO, Christmas and Easter only, there can only be one other good story, and that's Easter. So Christmas, yes, I am 100% in.
You sure about that?
Yes!
I really like this story too. I love the gift giving. That's really cool.
Yeah, getting presents is like the best. So I'm totally in. And, if any of y'all feel like giving each other gifts this next Christmas, you can always give them my new album.
Thank you.
Volleyballs fear them, and so do other giants of industry and academia. These 3 angels come with wit and wisdom to present in front of the judges today. Nothing will stand in their way, and no task is too big for this trinity. Kate, Campbell, and Izzy come to the tank to share a story about Davy and the Big G.
Once there was a boy named Davy, who was a shepherd and the youngest of 8 brothers. His brothers were fighting in a war against the Philistines, but Davy was too weak to fight.
One day, I was bringing some food to my brothers at war when I saw him. Big G was at least 9 feet tall. All of the soldiers I thought were big and strong just ran away from Big G because they were scared. Since all of the Israelites ran away, it was my time to shine. I went to the river and I got 5 stones. I knew I could fight because God would protect me. You come at me with the sword, but I come at you with the name of the Lord Almighty. I brought the head to Jerusalem, and from then on, I was known as one of the strongest soldiers, all because of God. And
We think our story should be in godly play because it teaches the lesson of perseverance, courage, faith, and determination. Davy was just an average kid, but he did good things through God who strengthens him.
I'm a little concerned with the amount of violence in this story. Does the Bible really say that David cut the head off of Goliath? I don't know. I just don't know if our kids need to know that.
Don't listen to him. The violence is great. Keep it in there. This helps children to learn that good through God will triumph over evil, and the good guys win. Great job. Great job.
Whoa, I mean, look at this head. Like, wow. So, if you let me keep him, I'll use him as the next album cover for my next album. So, yeah, I'm totally in.
Good job.
Dean and Will are ready to enter the fish tank and are moderately excited, pretty pumped, or at least eager to get it over with and share about their story, Daddy Issues. Wait, hold on. This just in. Will not be presenting today. I wonder what happened. I hope he's okay. Oh, sorry. Flying solo then, we welcome this 6-foot Nemo into the tank, Dean.
Okay, listen. Hey fishes, I'm here to present to you the story of the prodigal sons and how it's a great lesson of forgiveness. First of all, I would like to mention obviously everyone can see, Will is not here with me right now. He didn't even help me with this project or even show up. It's such a disappointment, honestly. I wonder what he's doing now. Here, let's check out some of his pictures from his social media. Here's a picture of him at the Grand Canyon. Now, this one I'm kind of surprised about myself, but here's him with his celebrity friends. I mean, I'm kind of confused on this next one, but now he's running from the bulls. And this one, I'm just astonished by how he got into the Premier Football League. In the prodigal sons, there are sons. One got half of the father's wealth and left spending it all on parties and other riches. Once he was done spending, he lost all his money, and he had to live with the pigs. He left once he was tired of all pig shenanigans and had to go see his father. His father celebrated him coming back, and his brother was not happy with this. He then was just in distraught about how he didn't get this celebration with him as he was with him his whole entire life. Forgiveness is key in this situation and in my situation, where I have to forgive Will and the son has to forgive his father for letting him go and his bad stuff. Teaching kids this story of forgiveness is key to help them forgive their friends and family for wrongdoings or just mistakes. For this project, Fishes, all I'm asking for is it's a new friend, honestly.
I love this presentation. I love how kind of meta it is, that your situation mirrors the prodigal son situation, as Will is gallivanting, doing everything wherever he is this Sunday. And so I really like that kind of message on top of a message.
I really feel your pain. I really feel your pain. And I hope you're going to be able to find it in your heart of hearts to forgive Will. I will give you a signed copy of Child of God or Spawn of Satan, Learning to Love Your Family, with an emphasis on chapter 25. That's on forgiveness. 25. I'll have that for you after the show.
Great.
Thank you.
Yeah, so this story really, really resonates with me because it reminded me of before I made it big, I was having some struggles, and my parents, they took me back in, and I had to move back in with them, even though I was living the extravagant party life. So this is a special story to me, so I think it's a wonderful story.
I know that I'm asking for a lot when I want a new friend and how Will is absent. But this decision might be hard for you, and I'm willing to go a little bit lower and maybe ask for just an acquaintance, if that's okay with you.
We will take that into consideration. Yes, thank you. Good job. I'm going to invite all of our special guests up to the stage, please, so that we can vote on what story should be given to Godly Play. All right, so studio audience, by a round of applause, how many of you all liked Meredith Savannah's The Cruise? All right, how many of you like the best story of all, The Story of Christmas by Emily and Icy? Shout out once again to Izzy. I hope you're feeling better, Izzy. But how about this trio, minus Izzy, of Campbell and Kate with Davy and the Big G? And The Story of the Prodigal Sons by Dean minus Will. How about that story there? Well, judges, what do you think we should do? All right, so the judges have conferred. We agree that the Bible contains all different types of stories which speak about all different types of the God that we worship, and we learn a lot by each and every one of these stories. And so we are in 100% agreement that all the stories get to go to Godly Play. And all God's people said, Amen. All right, let's give them a round of applause one more time, please. You all can.